Hey guys, welcome to my TED Talk. I'm going to be talking about my Genius Hour and what I've figured out in the past 4 weeks. So my Genius Hour question was with working out and going to the gym every day. I was curious to see if I could curl a 30-pound dumbbell 8 times in the next 4 weeks. So I came up with this idea because I'd started going to the gym in July of this year, or June of this year. And I'd been working out and I'd quickly seen how strong I was getting. And within it was about an 8 week span, I realized that from curling a 15-pound dumbbell, I had moved up to a 25-pound dumbbell. So when I was coming up with this goal, originally in about the beginning of September, or at least thinking about this could potentially be what my goal was, I said by Halloween I should be able to curl 35 pounds because it was another 10-pound increase. But with 4 weeks being a lot shorter than the time going to Halloween, I modified the goal a little bit for the Genius Hour, thinking that it would be something I would continue afterwards to hit the goal by Halloween. So when I started, I gave myself a timeline and I outlined exactly what I'd be lifting for curling for 4 weeks in order to hit that goal. And as the weeks progressed, I would slowly integrate in a heavier weight for at least a few of the reps to get used to it and to keep my muscles growing. The way things kind of went out were a little bit different, and it wasn't really how I anticipated it going at the beginning. But that's okay because I still came out with a lot of positive things from it. While while doing this within the first few weeks, I felt really good about it, and I was like, I'm actually going to be able to hit this goal, possibly even do more than 8 reps of 35 pounds with the dumbbell within the next 4 weeks. So I was really positive about that, but it was more than just lifting the weights for me. Usually, when I go to work out and like in my life in the past, there'd be times or periods of my life where I'd be really into working out and it would last about 3 months, but then I'd always kind of get like bored of it or distracted or unmotivated or something would happen and I would kind of just quit and never go back to it. But then maybe like 8 months later, I'd start over. So I was never really seeing a lot of progress. So that's why I kind of wanted to do this because I was in the beginning of September, I was roughly around that 3 month mark again. And I figured that if I gave this as my Genius Hour, it would be something I would stay motivated and I would continue to see progress and therefore keep myself motivated to want to continue to work out well past the 4 weeks or even Halloween, which was my original plan. So after a couple weeks of doing the Genius Hour and being really positively influenced by how well I was doing, I actually really hurt my neck. And it actually really prevented me from going to the gym because there was a few days where I couldn't do much. So that really put an effect on everything and it stopped me from working out. All in all, I tried just doing a little bit of cardio, tried doing some stretching, tried to still stay active and still keep in that routine of going to the gym every day. But I found that it was just too much and I was still just very irritated. So I had to really wait that out and let my body just heal with whatever was going on there. But after a couple weeks, I went back to the gym. And well, within those 2 weeks that I wasn't able to go to the gym, I really felt like my mood and my positivity and my eating habits and even my like motivation to go to work or just to hang out with friends was a lot lower than what it was previously. So within the past week or so with going back to the gym, I've noticed that all of that skyrocketed. So I think that that's the biggest thing to take away from this. When I did go back to the gym, I noticed that I did lose some of my strength. Whereas after the first few weeks of doing the Genius Hours, I was achieving higher weight levels and I was really impressed, but I was now dropping back a little bit. So that was a little bit discouraging, but I've tried to look past that and think that it's not about the weight, it's not about how much I weigh if I stand on a scale, it's not about what my body looks like. It's more about how I feel and who I think I am during these times of working out consistently. So, with that, I think what I'm going to take away from this is to keep setting goals and to keep staying motivated and working towards goals day by day of what's going to make me happier, healthier, and stronger. And with that being me going to the gym every day or a few times a week or going to do yoga or whatever it may be, that's what I need to stay focused on and those are the goals I need to continue to give myself and those are the things I need to always work on. Because with the Genius Hour, I felt that it really kept me thinking about what was constantly going to be my next workout. Was I going to do arms that day? Was I going to do a different muscle group? And it just kept me thinking more about it always than just like, oh, okay, I'll go to the gym today. So it was a lot more motivating for me personally in a mental way than it was actually physically. And I think that that's something that I wasn't anticipating happening, but I think that that's the coolest thing to have possibly have happened. And I think that that's a huge motivator. And if you guys check out all my posts on my blogs or check out my timelines and some of the videos I've done, you can see that I was really motivated for lots of it when I was doing things like the movie trailer and all kinds of other things. It was just the actual physical part of going to the gym and doing all those 4 workouts that I put in that timeline, I was not able to do. But I don't think that it's unachievable. It's just something that I'm still continuously working on. And even if I do hit that goal, I'm just going to make new goals for myself. Because at this point, with the fact that I've seen how strongly going to the gym correlates with my personal mood and my happiness, I refuse to stop. So I hope that with you guys watching this, that maybe it motivates you to find something that's going to keep you happy and positive, whether it's working out or baking or doing something completely different. I hope that you just keep doing it.